Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for the support on checks and balances, man. We got a whole year, man. Thank you guys. Go ahead and buy it now. You know, what I mean, let's run it up and support independent filmmaking. Floyd Mayweather came out and said it's not true as it pertains to Crawford and Spence. My question is whether it is or whether it isn't. Why report that? It's not true. Why report it, man? Hey, it doesn't matter if it is or is it true. Why would you say that? You know, he actually, and I'll keep it a buck. That was actually facilitated by Floyd. Floyd called Fight Hype and said, "Hey, would you mind? Hey, message me this, and so I can respond and you post it." I swear, that's Floyd Mayweather. Same way he did in front of Gucci. Same way all many of the celebrities, the Kardashians, Kanye West, Antonio Brown, how they all uh, uh, manipulate the media to get their message out. Now, let me say this: Floyd is almost irrelevant, man. Like he is in 2022. I would say he is 30%. I would say he lost 50 to 70% of his attention, right? And like for example, I didn't watch the interview. I saw something on Fight Hype. I didn't watch it, but someone screenshotted at me and DM'd me. Like I don't really watch Floyd Mayweather interviews because he's not going to tell me anything that he hasn't told me 3 years ago. It's the same interviews. I made smart investments. Uh, I left with all my faculties. I'm rich. You're not. Uh, 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 and that's basically it. You know, he may mention Al Heyman's name, and if he wants to talk, he'll talk about Canelo. But outside of that, he doesn't talk about like things that are really important. Keep it buck. He's not. Why would you even listen to him? You know, I shouldn't say that. Why would you even let that? That sounded. But all his interviews have been the same. But anyways, as I digress, uh, I believe Spence and Crawford is going to happen. I heard Spence retweeted it or reposted it. I saw it on someone else's title. I didn't. I haven't gone to Earl Spence's Twitter. Maybe I should. That's the easiest thing. That's the easiest way to do it. But he reposted it or something like that. I don't have Twitter, so y'all got to keep me abreast as to what's going on Twitter. I have Instagram, so I follow everything Earl does on Instagram, but definitely not on Twitter. So, but Floyd, buy a ticket, man. Buy a ticket, and that's all I'm gonna say. Buy a ticket, man. You're basically the last pick in the NFL draft, Mr. Irrelevant. Like him and Oscar De La Hoya is basically the same person. People want to interview them because they want to make $50 on their interview from overseas. But in America, no one really cares about Oscar in America. And Floyd is definitely more popular than Oscar right now, but he's headed in that direction. You know, chasing money, disrespecting Tank Davis fan base. You know, press conference on the same day, not showing up. You know. Anyhow, man, I need to say what I want to say, and I don't want to make this a hate Floyd video. I just want to tell the truth, and the truth is, uh, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford are ascending, and he may be mad he didn't get Terrence Crawford. That's the bottom line, and he thinks he has power over his domain. But Al Heyman don't give two smacks about Floyd anymore. He ain't bringing him any money, and he don't have. The only way Floyd is irrelevant to Al Heyman right now is for two reasons. Floyd is trying to put pressure on Al because Al money is still tied up to PBC. Al, Tank, and Floyd are all tied in together, and Floyd want to assert his power, but he has no power in this, you know. And sad truth about it is, he don't want it to happen. He don't want Spence and Crawford to be more popular than him. Everybody knows that in boxing, but nobody says it. A barbershop conversation. I take that back. I have heard Bernie the boxer say something on those lines. Floyd is a very jealous guy, and always wants it about himself. Shout out to Bernie the boxer. You know, I need to watch more of his stuff. I don't watch much of his stuff, but I'm gonna start watching it. I heard that in a clip that someone sent to me, uh, but as man, his channel's gonna blow up too with the Spence and Crawford, and congratulations to him. Hey Bernie, if you want to come on my platform and promote your channel, I don't care if you do. But more importantly, I'm glad you guys are getting the fight, and that's mostly what I wanted. And get your money, and congratulations. But I got Earl Spence beating that ass to the body. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be limping. Terrence Crawford is gonna age right before our very eyes in this fight, and that's my moniker for this fight. He will age, and he will go from human years to dog years overnight fighting Earl Spence. Yeah. Chris Algieri turned into a chef. Leonard Bondu retired. That undefeated Mexican guy, his first fight, Texas. I ain't heard from him since. Uh, 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 Kell Brook basically retired and was pop shot in the last half of his career. Uh, Sean Porter turned into a 100% hater. Like, he changes people's lives after they fight him. You know what I mean? Barbershop conversations there. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Mansion talk is coming soon, man. The office is in disarray. The office is just, oh man, it is, man. You know what I mean? And hopefully, above everything, I'm just a common man like you and I that worked hard, never sold out, never sold my last name, never signed contract, and I fucking did it, man. I did it. I did it, and I'm free. It's no Showtime couldn't hire me, ESPN couldn't hire me. You couldn't. You know, you really can't afford it because I love picking up my son at 2:30. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm not trading that for nothing in the world, man. I mean, not unless I can do that and pick up my son at 2:30 and no travel. You know what I mean? And you got to pay me above market rate. That's power. That's power. There's a 1% chance. Not that they want me. I'm just talking to instill confidence in y'all. You know what I mean? Same thing that I'm talking like that. Ain't got here. Barbershop conversations. Arrogant Fred is out. Checks and balances is out. Devin Haney, Cambosis tonight. Stevie Fulton, Daniel Roman tonight. Click the link now. Click checks and balances.movie now. Peace.